Right, these two packages, actually, I've got a third package here, which I just need to do something with. These packages arrived today, and they may be something I've been waiting for. Well, in fact, it's quite likely it is. So, I've got this one here, alright. This is not going to be that exciting, I don't think. Let's start this little one first. Whole bunch of little felt pads. Now, what I was thinking with these, I'm not sure if they're going to be suitable or not. They may not be. Now, you can probably, hopefully you can see through that. Can you see through that? I'm not sure. I can see through that just, right? I can see the light coming through it. I don't know if you'd be able to. Don't know, maybe you can. But, yeah. See, it's got light going through it. Let's air through too, right? Now the idea of this, although they're much thinner than I thought they'd be, is on my desoldering gun here, which incidentally needs a clean. Let's just pop this out. Give us a time to that crap out of it. Right. Inside here is a little felt pad, right? And it's getting a bit worse for wear. Right, so it basically is getting close to replacement. Now it did come with a pad, right? Which now I can't find. I've put them somewhere safe apparently, but yeah, it's getting a bit. It's starting to corrode. It's starting to go. It's only about, it's halfway through the pad. It's like it's on its way out. But I couldn't actually find any of these. I couldn't find any pads. So I was thinking, right, if I get some of these ones and maybe just like cut them up and just shove it in there over the front of this one, it will help to increase the lifetime of this. Or very worst, just go to these, cut a bunch up and chuck them in there. So that's the plan for that. Since I've got the thing all apart, I might as well look at that now. It's just yes, these aren't scissors. I am no good at cutting circles, so we shall see how we go. Alright. So I just want it to be roughly right, so we'll go over the top of that. Then I'll just get a bit of a trim on that side. Try and get it so it'll fit a little bit better. Yeah, not too bad. I'm not exactly a craft person. Right, so close enough. So now I'm going to shove that back in there. And this is to try and preserve the all the pump and everything on this, because you don't want to get crap inside the pump. So it's, you don't want it to get stuff in there and end up playing out. I just want to get a bit of a swab in here actually. As you can see, there's a little bit of work down the side, so I just want to get that out instead of pushing it in. There's a little bit of crap in there, just want to get it out. Okay, that looks better. Much dirt come out of there, so shove that in there like that, and hopefully that'll make it last longer. And eventually you'll probably have to just do the same thing and just get lots of layers and just stick them all in there. But yeah, that's the plan, is to use these, which is like a lifetime supply, I'm sure. If I thought these would be thicker than they are. I was hoping they'd be like proper thick felt pads like that, but they're really thin. So yeah, it's alright. Here's what it is. I'll give this a clean too while I'm in it. Got this crap in here, eh? You expect these to get pretty dirty, but yeah, yuck. Main thing is it doesn't get through to the filter into the pump. So I'm going to boil you the rest of that, I think. So let's pop that back together. And, right. Next thing. Right, I am hoping this is the part I need to finish fixing the HP, what the hell is it, 8904. I feel there's a box in here, just going to get into it. Okay. Just there. You're all packaged anyway, that's always a good thing. Taking care with it. This is an eBay purchase, it's what I think it is anyway. As long as it's what I think it is, it's all good. Yep, lots of good packaging there. For paper. I like paper because I'm chucking in recycling, unlike this stuff, which I have to throw in the bin. Yeah. Yes, it's what I thought it was. Yeah, even got a fan with it. Awesome. So I did say it came with a fan. But this is a power supply, just like this one. So I'll probably do some comparison testings between two before I power this up. I expect this works. You never quite know though. But what are these, Nigicoms probably? Yeah, Nigicom caps still, so it's all factory. Hopefully factory. I'll purchase this on eBay in case I couldn't get this one repaired. I'm still waiting for parts for this one. I do intend to fix this one. I'm waiting for that part which is blown here. So, but I thought, well, I'll get a second power supply in case I cannot fix this one. I mean, switch mode power supplies is not my strength at all. Alright, I have an understanding of how they work, but yeah, I'm just not good with them. It's not my thing. I don't know why. They should be fairly simple, but I just don't get them. Anyway, so I've got a second supply. Hopefully this power supply works and this will be enough to get the unit working. Then I can try and get the parts that I need for this one. I like to restore this one and make sure this is working. So at least I have two power supplies. You know, if I have two power supplies which work, brilliant. And I've got a spare. You can never have too many spares. And if I decide to sell the unit, I'll sell it with the spare power supply, because this seems to be the most common thing that fails on them. So, right. So I should be doing a video on this thing. And it's quite nice it came with an extra fan as well. Spare fan, it's always handy. Obviously, let's strip one down. Let's try and have some space here. And this, I think, is another project. Yet another project, I could say. Okay, fairly well packaged. Can't complain. Looks alright. Apart from the peanuts that go everywhere, which was a pain, but hey, I'd rather have it protected. Doesn't matter that much. Okay. Packaging certainly looks good enough. It's been painted. You can see it's been painted at some point to make it look better. I can smell it's been painted actually. It's freshly painted. I can smell it. Freshly painted. Because this is peeling off here. That's fresh paint to make it look better. I don't mind that. I mean, that's what I was going to do anyway. I was going to paint it, but I would have taken all this peeling crap off first, peeled that off, and then, you know, sanded it back and then painted it that way. I actually have some brand new cases for these. I've got them sitting in a box, brand new, still wrapped up. I've got a few brand new parts for these things. I managed to get some of those from my mate Larry, who was doing the Crack Shack CB shop many years ago. He's not doing it anymore, he's moved on to do other things, but I got a bunch of stuff from him. So this is another HR 2510, which apparently doesn't work. Although it actually doesn't look like it's in that bad condition, to be honest. It looks reasonably tidy. Switches all feel good, there's no stickiness there. So yeah, a little bit of scratch on there, but it's not a big deal. Casing's a bit shit, but yeah, I might just put new cases on it. This is a bit of a... yeah, I'll take that off. I'll put a socket in right there, like I always do. And it's a little power cable. So this is another little project. I don't know what was said about this. I think it said no TX or something. So you can expect to see a video coming up with this one. So I've still got... I'm getting a pile up of these things, aren't I? I've got a Lincoln sitting there, which has got that display fault, which doesn't always turn on when you turn the power on. Still working on that. I haven't actually come back to it yet. I've got another one of these, which I've done some work on. I think I might have finished that one. Yeah, I did. I finished that one. That's right. That's all done. That's actually for sale. I'm selling that one. Then I'll do this one. I'll get onto this one. But I want to get these other projects out of the way. I'm just getting ridiculous about projects I've got on. So I've just got way too much on. It's my own doing. I keep wanting to... I see a deal. I thought, I'm going to grab that and move on. But anyway, let's just wrap this up a little bit, try and protect it a little bit. Mainly the front panel is what I'm worried about. Right, so very roughly done, but that's right. I'll put that in a box with my other project to do stuff, which I can't even get to because I've got boxes on top of boxes. So anyway, that's the mailbag. Yeah, give us a thumbs up, all the usual stuff. I recently introduced a new introduction on my videos, that little musical introduction. I've had some comments from one guy giving me some feedback on it. He didn't actually like it, mainly because it's too loud, so I've reduced the volume a bit on it. Hopefully it's okay for you. If you don't like it, tell me. If you think it's okay, tell me. I'd like to know. You know, if people aren't liking the introduction, let me know, and I'll change it. It's fine. I was just trying to make it a bit more interesting in the intro, you know, where before I just had a quiet section, like 10 seconds, intro, 10 seconds, or whatever it was. I think I'm for children at 5 seconds in the end, with that little circuit board screenshot on the back of it. So I went away from that and went to, you know, a musical intro. And, you know, I think it's better, but it may be that other people don't think it's better. So let me know your thoughts on that as well. I'd like to hear them. If you don't like the intro, please tell me, you know, and if you think it's absolutely appalling and crap, then tell me. That music, by the way, is actually one of my tracks. It's off of one of the bits of music I've made. What's it called? Strip Lights. It's called Strip Lights. I name all my tracks based on something I'm doing at the time. Like at the time I was doing strip lights on the bus, on the motorhome, putting LED strip lights down the sides, multicolour. Anyway, so that's besides the point. Right, give us a thumbs up and all that sort of stuff. Catch you later. Have a good one. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of mailbag video because I think that this is something we're waiting for to fix an item. So, although I've only got a couple of items, I'm just going to add this one to another video and all that sort of stuff. So, right, let's see what's in here first. Yes, 7 out of 5 regulators. Okay, so these are little 1 amp regulators. I think they're 1 amp, might be 1.5. 78MO5. I think they might be 1.5 regulators. I can't remember. But these are from my my board projects here. So I've got a stack of these now. I just wanted to buy a few more, so I've got a decent stock. So I'm happy with the amount of stock I've got these now. That's all pretty good. Put those away. Let's see what's in here. I'm hoping it's what I think it is. This camera angle's really bad. Anyway, give it that. It is what I think it is. Right, great. That's not the one I ordered. Or is the wrong one I ordered? I need to check on this. This might not fit. I will have to check it very carefully. The one I ordered, I thought, had pins on the side. Let me check something here. Part number. It's got the same part numbers on the invoice, so maybe it's one I ordered. That's interesting. I may have ordered the wrong one. This is to go into the HP where the filter has blown out, but I'm not sure this will fit because of these legs on the back. Although they are soldered on, so maybe an option there is to actually just cut them off and solder the wires on. I don't know, is that legal? Probably not. Anyway, spade tunnels, but yeah. What's that soldered on as well? It's like sort of soldered in, it's like slotted and soldered in place. I don't know. So I've got wires coming at the back and I've got the terminals on there, so I might be able to do something with that, maybe cut those down even. So this is to repair the HP where the filter blew out. In the other video you got the the smoke. Was it who let the smoke out? I called it something like that. So yeah, that's part for that. I shall try and get on to finishing the repair. Catch you later.